NBA right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin. Most people know that the Celtics are big proponents of analytics. And their star Jason Tatum said, "It's helped me a lot, knowing what works best. It starts by attacking the basket, trying to get more layups and free throws. That opens up the game. Not avoiding mid-range shots, but getting in a rhythm first. And it's been working." Kevin?
It sure has. Thanks, DA. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Williams at the 5. Home in the paint. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Brown. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving at the 1. And here's Walker. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. On kicks to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
You know, why settle for the layup? When you're this close, Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Walker the pass to Williams. Right side Tatum. And Jordan sends it back. Now here's Durant. Harris looking it over. And then Durant with the jam.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Here's Walker. Pass to Williams. First quarter, just over a minute played. Walker against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Walker's shot is off.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Brown drives in, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside, Smart. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Over Smart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Williams. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Back to Walker. Over Irving. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Durant gets it to go.
And early early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Since the All-Star break, this group has been on fire. Here are the field goal percentage leaders for the season's second half. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot, and they get it. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Passes it to KD. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Williams. The pass to Brown.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Irving way outside. But they get it back. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Harris against Walker. Bounce pass from Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Walker. Goes up on the high post. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Williams finds Walker. Over Irving. Boston again missing.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
Now here's Tatum. Last game out he had 14. Now Williams to the inside. Brown outside. They need this one. And Williams with the nice bucket inside.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year or midseason?
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes,
like
they
can. Like you say, let it play out.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Brown. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's averaging 10 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Now, here's Brown. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Nets leading by 14. Irving with the ball. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing.
His assist numbers were tremendous. Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Williams. Tatum with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You know, there's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Brown. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Celtics trail by 16. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Smart against Brown. His first shot coming late. Nice shot by Smart.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range J is a welcome sight.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Harris. Landry Shamet comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Johnson in for Irving. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Pritchard. Passes it to Parker. Here's Pritchard. Here's Ogilvy. It's Fournier on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. First one falls for him.
Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And so Fournier nails both of them. And here is Johnson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And there's the pass to Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14. Outside Fournier. Shoots the three. Rebound by Jeff Green. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Durant finds Griffin. Shot from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Fournier with the ball. Now Green defending. And it's good for 2.
The defense looking helpless here. Fournier is solid as going despite getting hit. Really strong playing through contact.
Now here's Griffin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green taking his time here. Dishes it to KD. Shot clock at 5. Shamet. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 12. Pass to Ojale. Puts it up from 15. Green with the rebound. He kicks to Johnson. Pass to Durant. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Durant's got 16.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Johnson. Passes it to Ojale. It's Fournier on the wing. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Green dishes to Johnson. Now the pass to Shamet. Griffin trying to get open, and it's Shamet missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Johnson, the pass to KD. High post try. They get it back. Good D by Parker.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Offensive rebound. Here's Pritchard. Thompson, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Griffin. And again, it's the Nets missing. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Inside, Parker. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, you know, Parker is relentlessly in motion. Never stops moving. Even after the pick is set, he's rolling hard to the basket.
Now here's Durant. 16 points for him. Now here's Parker. Pritchard passes to Ojale. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Parker. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Nets leading by 7. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics on D. Durant kicks to Griffin. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Pass to Ogilvy. The rebound by KD.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping it. We come back right after this. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Williams, Parker out there with Ogilvy. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
That's good from Durant. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Beyond the arc. Williams kicks to Ogilvy. No good with the triple. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Shamet. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Kemba Walker. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. In for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Tyler Johnson. Then for the Celtics, Tatum, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Jaylen Brown comes in for Shemi Ojeleye. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Evan Fournier. Now here's Griffin. 9 points last game. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Fifth best, the Nets.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Here's Walker. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Williams passes to Smart. Williams trying to break free. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Williams.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Irving attacking. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Brown against Harris. Now Irving. 6 points for him. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Man, I like the way Tatum plays through contact, stays with his shot no matter what the defense throws at him.
Jordan finds Irving. Fires from 18. Again, Irving missing. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 10-2 run here. Kept alive. Double team on Williams. Up top, Brown, guarded by Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Second free throw, no good. Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Outside for Jordan, stolen by Walker. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Brown, good.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Irving with it. He has 6. Nails it from the high post. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's Walker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, despite the slight frame and slim build, Walker has good strength. I mean, he's determined to get to the basket, even when they get physical with him.
Irving misses. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Brown drops them both. Boston with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Here's Brown. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Tatum showing you his force that time, being athletic and aggressive on the finish.
Now here's Irving. 8 points for him. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Williams kicks to Smart. Walker against Irving. Walker's shot is off. The Nets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Smart against Brown. Pass to Irving. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
And that one falls for Irving.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
Celtics trail by 4. And Walker kicks to Thompson. Tatum against Griffin. And he gets it to go.
You know, guys, Tatum's ability to rise into his jump shot makes him hard to defend for just about all defenders.
Irving looking for an opening. The offensive rebound. Boston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Brown the pass to Thompson. score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Brown. He's got 7. Nobody near Irving. A shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Durant's checked in for Blake Griffin. And the Celtics also making a change. Fournier is checked in. So it's Boston now. They trail by 3. Outside Tatum. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Brown tries again, and it's good on the way in. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Pritchard passes to Thompson. Tatum on the wing. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They get it back, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Some changes for Brooklyn. Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Harris. Brooklyn leading by 5. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Brown. That one goes in. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Tatum. They need this. Tatum with another miss. Durant against Brown. And Green gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And it's sent back by KD. And he gets it back. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And he knocks down the first one. The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Jabari Parker comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Ojale in for Jaylen Brown. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Irving. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics trail by 10. Outside Fournier. 1:43 left here in the second. Lights out shooting from three-point land is nothing new to these guys. The league's most accurate shooting guards from long range in the season's second half. You take a look at Shamet, dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release. And, of course, Evan Fournier.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
And so Fournier nails both of them. 1:41 left in the second quarter. Here's Irving. And the shot is good. Irving's got 20 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pritchard passes to Ojala. He feeds it to Parker. Over Green. Parker's shot is off. And here are the Nets. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Here's Ojala. He averages about 5 points a game. Outside Fournier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Like to see Fournier drawing contact on his shots. I mean, he's a crafty player who gives defenses a lot of problems.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. The pass to Shamet, and stolen by Fournier. Over Irving. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Fournier. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Lobbed up there for KD. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
And here's Fournier. He's got 12. With 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
Well, to no one's surprise, Kevin Durant back from the injury, unguardable. Every time the defense adjusts, you just hit him another way. Not sure what you can do to slow him down.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets red hot from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. On out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, then it's Jordan, and it's Harris in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here is Irving. 4 on the clock. The 3. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Walker. Harris against Brown. Smart kicks to Walker. He dishes it to Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's Brown. Irving drives in. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got 22.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Walker. He has 5. A floater, and he sinks the layup. That's 7 points for Kemba Walker.
Walker does a good job, really solid job at filling out the defense. Takes a lot of pride in keeping them off balance with the floater.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now, and the shot goes in. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Williams, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
The Celtics have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Here's Brown. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Brown's got 11 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Tatum, 13 points in the game. Down low, here's Williams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense had overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Yep, that one goes in there. And the Nets lead by 14.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Tatum. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. The Celtics need to get a shot off for 3. Williams, Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Durant. Durant drawing the double team. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the Nets another 3.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Boston. Brown kicks to Durant. Now here is Irving. 22 points for him. Shoots over Walker. Here's Jordan. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Williams dishes to Tatum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, set him up nicely that time, guys. And Tatum, like most players, shoots better off a good pass.
Here's Irving. They get it again. Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
No good on that one. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like it. Now here's Williams. 12 points for him. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. Here's Griffin. And the rejection by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Some changes for Brooklyn. Landry Shamet comes in for Brown. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Kyrie Irving.
1 shot.
Free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak. a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Brooklyn sits right now.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Now here's Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Taken away by Williams. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum puts himself in really good position with his footwork. Fundamentally sound. He's on fire right now.
Pass to Griffin. Pops it up for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
And Walker kicks to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Nets leading by 13. Harris inside. Brown on him. And the basket by Harris.
Yeah, you know, it's all about running the right set. And right there, Harris does just that to capitalize.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Here's the dish to Smart. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And slam dunk by Smart.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition. Something also he's improved at.
Passes to Griffin. To the paint. Here's Jordan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 15-point game. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Group in for the Celtics. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
Now, here's Brown. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Count that one. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Stripped away. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Up the floor. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Now, you can't sleep on the athleticism of Fournier. I mean, this guy knows how to finish, and his dunks are done with style.
Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 15 rebounds.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now, here's Fournier. 14 points for him. Shamet with the steal. They're running. Goes back up. And Harris lays it up and in. Harris has got 9.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Johnson, the pass to Jordan. got a piece of it. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown outside. Traps in the tray. He's got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Outside Griffin. Jordan inside. Tries again. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Boston. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gets it down to single digits.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Johnson surveying the floor. And again, unable to change momentum here. Over in the corner, Brown. And it's off from three-point range. Nets leading by 8. To the inside. Now Shaman. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Lobs it up for Jordan.
Boy, this is where Jordan really does most of his eating. Finishing after setting a solid screen.
Celtics trail by 10. Here's Pritchard. A floater, and Jordan sends it back.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. First one falls for him. KD's checked in for the Nets. Kyrie Irving comes in for Harris. And the Celtics also making a change. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Celtics trail by 12. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Count it. Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the middle. Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game. Pritchard passes to Thompson. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Johnson. And Thompson throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Johnson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Fournier. Missed inside. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Celtics trail by 10. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Celtics. Brown the small 4 with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Here's Irving following the bucket by the Celtics. Inside, here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Pritchard passes to Brown. And here's Fournier. The pass to Pritchard. The 3 from Tatum. Dives for it. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Kicks it to Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Shooting for Boston, Tristan Thompson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. And so Thompson nails both of them. Nets leading by 8. Here's Irving. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Fournier. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Johnson. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Irving passes to Johnson. Back to Irving. A steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Tatum leading the charge. Here's Fournier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At the line for the Celtics, Evan Fournier. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Nets lead by 7.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. There's a check in for Tyler Johnson. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Irving kicks to Harris. A 3-ball. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Good on the triple.
Boy, Fournier is an excellent shooter from distance, and that really helps his team space the floor.
Irving passes to KD. The tray. They grab their own miss. For 3, Harris. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Down low. Here's Fournier. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now just a 2-point Nets lead. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Williams with the block. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Tatum kicks to Walker. A shot, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Irving finds Brown. And KD throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Walker with it. He's picked up by KD. Walker against KD. Tatum passes to Fournier. 5 on the clock. Shot, high post, and it's good off the back rim and in. Fournier's got 10 points here in the second half.
Really like to see Fournier go with the mid-range jump shot. This guy's a high percentage shooter, particularly from that spot on the floor.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. Walker with it. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
Free throw drops for KD.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the few players to accomplish that. And he seems to threaten those numbers virtually every year.
Now here's Williams. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 5 assists tonight. Nets leading by 3. Irving passes to KD. Rebounded by Smart.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Now, here's Brown. And they double up Brown. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Boston with the ball. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Tatum passes to Smart to take the lead. They get it back. Williams. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them. And we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now here's Walker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And so, Smart nails both of them. The Nets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And here is Brown. He kicks it to KD. Here's Jordan. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And he makes that one.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Durant. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Walker the pass to Williams. Back to Walker. Looking to get it going. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Walker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. Jordan, high post. Back to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got 24 points.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Here's Walker. Rebounded by the Nets.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Brown. Back to Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 26 points for him.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Durant against Tatum. Outside, Smart takes a 3. A rebound by the Nets. Durant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
The Nets have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Irving against Walker. Outside, KD. Out to Harris. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Jordan. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Williams. Jordan with the rebound. The Nets with the lead. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Smart. Here's Irving. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Walker's got 4 points this quarter. Now, here is Irving. Pass to KD. Here's another rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. Here's Brown. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Nets lead by 2.
2 minutes.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Dishes it to Williams. Smart kicks to Walker. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Now Harris. In the corner, Irving with it. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Durant against Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness of Jason Tatum. He's looking for contact and doing a nice job drawing the fouls today.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Tatum nails them both.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Durant against Tatum. Fires it up. Durant, no good.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. He seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Walker. And that one is off. Good D by Jordan. Outside for Durant. Rebounded by the Celtics. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Harris misses. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had it open, he's taken it.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
All right, David, thanks.
Shoot 2.
Drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. so Tatum nails them both. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
The first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
To the paint, here's Brown. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep. No good from 3-point territory. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. The first, that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
From deep 3-point range, off on that one. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, very few can match your offensive creativity. So how do you integrate that into the team system?
It starts in our practice. It starts with our practice habits, getting our swing action, practicing with a purpose. You know, whether it's shoot-arounds or walk-throughs. We're starting to throw progress right there and just getting back to what we know, and that's executing both ends of the floor and crushing them.
Well, the ball was certainly moving tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.